My name is Joshua Thacker and I'm 22 years old. Bipolar disorder is a chemical imbalance in the brain that causes severe anxiety and depression. And a lot of people look at bipolar disorder as just really angry people, and that's not always the case. That's derived from the chronic anxiety and depression. And it's a disorder that I've suffered from for years now. I was diagnosed with stage 2 bipolar with manic episodes, and this is just a lower grade disorder. You know, they grade them on, you know, low to high, and you know, mine's only a 2. But with my disorder, the way it is with me is I can wake up in the morning and I'm high on life and I'm way up here. Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm way down here and I feel like nothing's working out, and you know, my life's just a mess. When I wake up and I'm having a really, really bad day, you know, I know it right when I open my eyes. I know exactly what kind of day it's going to be, and then immediately I worry, and it's really hard to explain. It's because my anxiety levels are jumping. I feel like I can't accomplish it. It's undoable. It's impossible. It's my fault for getting myself into that situation, or whatever the case may be. But it's a really, really unpleasant feeling. It's very uncomfortable. That's the way you think when you have this disorder. Everything's to an extreme. I manage my disorder through weekly workouts, a lot of meditation, just something that can keep me away from thinking about things too much. And that's the thing with working out. When you're working out, you don't think at all. It just gives you time to do something productive while also doing your meditation time, so you don't isolate yourself. It works for me because, you know, I get angry, you know, at things, even more angry than most people, you know, at times. I care about people. I don't want to hurt my family. I don't want to upset them. So I would go to the gym and I would just let it out, just let it all out. And that's what started my workouts. It really helps me bring down my anxiety levels, my anger and my aggression. One of the biggest struggles that I've faced with my disorder is finding a sense of direction, feeling that there was a purpose for me in this world. I had a rough journey trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life, with the constant setback and the pull of my disorder. It just really slowed me down. At times people would say that I was undecisive or I was scared of the unknown, but that wasn't really it. It was a lot. So, like, for instance, when I was in high school, I enlisted in the Marine Corps, and it took them 11 months after I graduated to even acknowledge what even job they were going to be sending me to do. So I left my enlistment and I enlisted in the Army. Went to the Army, they sent me to boot camp, and as soon as I got there, I was immediately discharged. So these things that were happening were giving me a sense of like nothing was going to work out. So I moved to Tyler and I tried to do a mud engineering program, and I waited 1.5 years for that. And when I got into it, I come to find out it wasn't for me. At this point, I'm feeling that nothing in my life was going to work out. So I just spent a whole 1.5 years of just meditation. Lived with my mother, I thought on things, did research, tried to understand me, understand my disorder, and try to figure out what I could do to make my life move forward. Right now I'm going to college. I'm a full-time college student at Tyler Junior College. I'm a business major. I eventually look to be a hotel manager at a nice resort. That's my big goal. With college, now that I'm doing business, I've been able to see the things that I have that, you know, bring a lot to the table as far as business management and you know, things like leadership skills. I'm very disciplined, you know, and I think that I finally figured out what's gonna make this life move forward. College is step one. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever be done facing the struggles with this disorder. I'm finally at a place now where I understand my disorder. I understand how it works with me and how to operate it. I'm starting to finally get a sense of normalcy, and that's the biggest thing. Having a sense of normalcy, finding a purpose, drive, a direction, those are the biggest things. And I do think, though, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have struggles with it. I'm going to have days where I wake up and I'm way down here and I don't feel like everything's working out at all, but now I know exactly what I need to do to make sure that I turn that day into a positive direction. It's nothing I can't handle. If I can make it through college, you know, battling this disorder like I have for the last, you know, 5, 6, 7 years, then yeah, I mean, it'll be a struggle, but I think I can handle it. I think I'm a successful person. you know, everybody has their different levels of success. You know, I feel successful because of the struggles that I've faced and how I've come out on top.